Right, hello everybody. I'm going live on YouTube. Just to say thanks to all the people, friends, family, supporters, um, anyone really who's helped me out over the last 5 years. For those of you that have given me a few rollickings over the year, it's the likes of Blooming Art, girls told me off a few times, but for my own good. Um, Loads of people. Honestly, I've networked with so many people, made loads of friends. To be honest, it's quite hard to keep up with who really. People spot me in the street, obviously say hello. I say hello back, but half the time I haven't got a clue who they are. That's not me being rude. It's just that I've got like 3, 4, 5,000 people that I know because I just support loads of people. It's bonkers. As you can see, this is my office behind us. It's actually looking quite tidy today. It's a bit bonkers. Um, Tomorrow I'm off to Leeds, meeting a gentleman up at the service stations. Then I'm also meeting another customer. She lives in Leeds, so I've got her laptop and I've got the desktop for the lad I'm meeting in Leeds. He's actually from Sunderland, so it's pretty bonkers, really. Excuse me, wasn't expecting that. So yeah, it's just over time, it's evolved into Henry's laptops. Started off as R&H laptops, Ruby and Henry, or even Rachel and Henry. So either or, it just kind of fitted. Couldn't fit an E in there for Emily, but she'll be alright. We'll do something with her when she's older or something. Set her up a little business or whatever. My next plan of action as well, being 5 years, is to build a garden office. Reason why I'm building a garden office because I'm too tight to get an office because they're too expensive in my opinion. You know, been approached by Warrington Market a couple of times. Well, once, a couple of times. Just added me on Facebook actually yesterday. But in regards to getting an outlet in any market or even a shop, to me, it's just too expensive. I just want to survive, and that's how I've managed to the last 5 years. So, it's just about just keeping costs low, and also keeping customers happy. So, if you go around rinsing your customers, they ain't going to come back. So, it's also keeping your pricing quite structured, and hopefully people will come back. So, yeah, this is just a general live video on YouTube, just to say thank you, and I've shared it on my social media platforms. People might like it, people might not like it, but so be it. If you do or you don't. It's a bit harsh like, but people either adhere to you or they don't, and hopefully people do like us. Not out to upset anybody, and I'm just here to make a living and make friends in the process. So that's why I join all these like little networking groups, even though at the minute I'm struggling like mad to get to them because I'm just too busy. So tomorrow's going to be a write-off day, which is a bit of a nightmare. Wednesday going to a networking event. I think it's Warrington First or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'm rubbish with names, but I'm sure they'll tell us when I get there. And there'll be banners and all that shenanigans, and I'll take loads of pictures and whack them over social media. So if you do see them, just say hello, innit? I don't really know what else to say. It's been an exciting 5 years. Stressful at times though, to be honest. Is hard, and anyone who's setting up their own business, if anyone wants any advice, just ask. Even if you're in business, you've been in business for years, if I can give you some advice or pointers or tips or whatever tech advice, just ask. I'm one of them people that believes that if you help other people, it kind of comes back. Never really ask for the advice, but if obviously I post out there, the likelihood is someone would just say, do you know what, this is the answer, but obviously you just got to take people's answers sometimes with a pinch of salt. Some people do tend to say they know what they're doing, but don't always. But I suppose just having a good judge and figuring it out. But most people are quite genuine, so quite fortunate really. I've had loads of advice over the years, so I'll stop banging on though, because I could probably talk forever, as some of you would say, because literally I get advice to people and they say, do you know what, that Henry guy's a really top bloke. Just talk lots, but you know, some people are just chatterboxes, and that's me. Right, I'll get off, and hopefully you like my little office. Hence why my wife wants to move me out of the front room, because it's getting a bit silly. Because it's just taken over, really. It's quite funny. Right, let's see if I can figure out how to stop this thing. It says live up top there. You can't stop it. How bad's that? But if I exit off, it doesn't even give you any exit options. Press the X at the top, I think that's the only way. Sounds really stupid, doesn't it? But I'm looking for an end button, and there's no end buttons. Oh well, I figured it out. Hold on, let's press this button. I hope I'm not going to cane 6 minutes of video. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Ooh, not sure. Yes, okay.